Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Yahleal in this incarnation, and today I just wanted to talk about this concept of advanced souls. And from a high perspective, there's no superiority. This is an illusion. We all part of the same place. We are all the same in essence. We are light. But in the experience, these souls that are considered as advanced, in reality, they acquired more experiences than others. So I explained how this process in this material plane has to do with the fact that we are breaking barriers in order to expand ourselves, to expand our vessels, and this caused that we could receive more light and we could share that light, of course. So I think it's important to understand this because I explained this in the video of Divine Justice, but it's very possible that all of us could have experimented, at least in one incarnation, for example, poverty, in order to get a lesson about that and to correct things. This term correction is more linked to Kabbalah, but you could put the terminology that you want to acquire a lesson or to integrate an experience. So there's no actually superiority. We are all going to the same place, and we all, it's not about the time we are putting as an investment in our evolution. It's about the intensity in which we are putting energy to grow. So everybody could give a quantic jump. And far more, I think it's important to recognize ourselves in every human being. And I think many times this is something that in the practice could be difficult because many times when we are seeing someone as an inferior soul, we actually maybe we are reflecting something in those people that we don't like. So it's very important that even a brother or a sister that is in a different part of the process could teach something to us. In fact, if they are causing any emotion in ourselves, it is because they are reflecting maybe not our entire process, but a part of ourselves. So as much as important is to recognize ourselves in every people, in every person, it's important to recognize when an advanced soul, with quotation marks, appears and could teach something to us. Because both of these perceptions needs humility in order to recognize ourselves in others. And I always talk about humility because it's something that we as human beings, we have to practice this very, very much. I think this is one of the things that ego doesn't like very much when ego is disconnected from our soul. And with this, I'm trying to say that although it's important to understand how the mirrors are operating in this plane and how we are the same, we are all one. This concept is in reality a truth, but in the experience, we are here to follow our own soul. I mean, there's many tools, there's many people communicating, so we could project our own voice, our own resonance in others. That's why all these tools are useful for the process. I already explained here how I reached, for example, Kabbalah, but this doesn't mean that we need those tools. We don't need anything, actually. So we could connect with the higher dimensions of our soul by taking steps, of course, in our soul journey, by doing our inner work. This is very important. And by developing the voice of our intuition and trusting that. I already did a video talking about this, and I did a video talking about the difference between the voice of the ego when it's disconnected, is always causing conflict, and the voice of the soul, that is the one that liberates us, no matter which truth we are really understanding right now. I mean, could be that it's not a truth that the ego like it. So with this, I'm trying to say that all the therapies, all the communicators, all the books, all the knowledge is only a bridge many times to comprehend parts of our journey. But every time that we are putting the guide outside of us, we are losing ourselves. So this is very, very important, because it happened to me that people that I admired could offer an advice that wasn't aligned with the experience I was transiting at that moment. So it's very important to align to ourselves and to understand the inner guide, because it's not that the people that is going to do this with certain intentions, but many times when we are reaching our soul potential and we are opening paths, new paths that weren't walked by other people, we have to find our own answers. So I think this is the job that we are all practicing right now in this process, in this change of era. And I think we are all going to learn how to hear our own voice and to understand how there's no guide outside. There's no guide. We are only projecting many times with certain information. When we have resonance with certain information or certain people or certain communicators, we are projecting our inner voice. But that's all. The guide is never outside. So I just wanted to leave this reflection today. Thank you, everybody, and see you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.